Hello guys, it's your girl City and welcome to Delicious Amebo. I am super excited to introduce you all to a very special guest today. She's an entrepreneur, a medical doctor, and she's a friend also. Aww. She's a cocoa foodie, guys. There was a time on my Instagram that she was the only person liking my video, and honestly, you don't know how much that means to me. So I'm very, very excited to have her today in my kitchen because we're going to be cooking up something very special. And aside that, we're going to have so many interesting conversations. So join us as we explore the intersection of health and cuisine. I'm going to be asking her questions that is related to health and also food. Let me know if there is any way we can, live longer, because me like this, I don't want to die young. So guys, stay with us. Guys, join me. Let's welcome Dr. Chizzy to my kitchen.
Hi guys. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Honestly.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
And speaking of it, you just had your induction ceremony, and I know it was really fun. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you. It was.
Coco Fuji is a medical doctor.
Yes, sir.
Before you people's induction, like a few days back, I got sick. I was feeling a little bit feverish. I don't know what was even wrong with me, but my body was paining me, my back was paining me, I was cold. And the most fascinating thing for me was that before I could figure out what was happening to me, I decided to take a paracetamol. And just because I took that paracetamol, I slept off, and it was as if I started sweating at some point.
Okay.
Like, the thing that is more true to me is I don't understand the transportation of how drugs go through our body and fixes our problem. I know drugs are supposed to heal the body, but is there a simple way for you to explain to me, because I don't want all those big medical words. Is there a simple way for you to explain to me what drugs does to the body, how it transports to the exact point of what is that my problem that I'm having? Like the way I said, I took paracetamol and the headache reduced. Is there a way you can explain for me how a drug can just fix one particular issue for me?
Okay. Thank you so much for having me, Food City. Hey guys. Okay, so she took paracetamol. But guys, you know that drug is a poison. Have you ever heard about that?
I don't understand. The doctor is telling us.
Then my lecturer said this, we were all like, it's drug a poison? But yeah, drugs are poison, and they are gotten from herbs, and they're gotten from roots, they are gotten from vegetables, natural things we see in our society, in our environment. You get? Yeah, so she took paracetamol. She was having fever, body weakness and everything, and she took paracetamol, and it worked for her. Do you know why that happened? Because paracetamol, which is gotten from all these herbs, the main aim of this paracetamol is a non-opioid analgesic, and paracetamol is an antipyretic. So she was having fever and she took antipyretic, and it just worked like magic and relieved it. But I think you had malaria, do you get? So you still have to treat yourself for malaria, do you get?
Yes, actually, it was malaria, but before I was waiting for my results to come out.
Yeah.
I had to just take the paracetamol just to feel a little bit better.
Oh well, that's.
I was just curious, like I just did not understand the whole transportation of drugs in my home.
If you want to understand this thing, you come and do medicine. Thank you.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you, how can someone with a very busy schedule prioritize eating healthy? Because you know how it is sometimes. You're busy with work and you have a lot to do. Is it important that we just eat anything we want to eat, or is there a way someone with a crazy busy schedule can prioritize eating healthy?
Well, that's what people don't get. You keep on saying you're busy, you're busy, you're busy. You don't prioritize your health until you fall sick. That's when you know that health is wealth. All this money you want to make and you don't prioritize your health until you get sick. That's when you remember that health is wealth. So there's nothing like busy schedule when it comes to your tummy. You always have to put your health first. So firstly, we all know that breakfast is like the most important meal of the day.
So speaking about breakfast being the most important meal of the day, The way I feed, sometimes I end up eating like around three or even once a day. Are you saying that it has effect on my body because I don't follow the usual routine of wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, eat in the afternoon? Like I say that it has effect on my body or something.
Okay. Okay, now I want to be realistic. As a medical doctor, I'm going to advise you on what you should do. But let's be
Oh
realistic
my
because
god!
I'm a girl too. I want to lose weight, and we don't take breakfast. So yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that yes, breakfast has it because most guys keep on complaining. Their girlfriend will be like, "Oh, baby, I'm feeling dizzy. Baby, I'm this. Baby, I'm that." They're feeling dizzy because they're not eating. They will refuse to eat. Girls intentionally refuse to eat, even when they are hungry. They because they want to lose weight. They want to have flat tummy. Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you now is that you have to eat. You have to incorporate it in your routine. You have to take it later. You don't have to eat so much or be so heavily filled when you eat. So small, small, maybe in the morning, small thing, maybe an apple, you get, so that the body will see what it's working with, okay? So the body doesn't overwork itself. So in the afternoon, lunch, you just find something light.
If I'm not hungry, I should always
Yes, because you're starving your system, you're starving your body. Have you ever heard about ulcer? How do people get ulcer? Although ulcer is not really totally related to food, but when you starve yourself, you could create wound inside your system. So,
then okay, I learned that I should eat always. Thank you, doctor.
so guys, I hate cooking, but since I have OCD, I'm not bothered. Should be doing the whole cooking and I'll be doing the eating. That's my work.
Yeah, but in as much as I like the idea of cooking and cooking for people that I love, I'm still an advocate for everybody has to have a simple knowledge of ability to nourish oneself because I cannot cook for
At least
everybody.
I know how to turn food now, guys. Am I not trying? At least I
Um,
can turn. I'm assisting.
okay, oh, no problem.
See, if I have to quit this medicine work, I'll just come and apply as cooking assistant. At least I'll be getting free food.
No, no, I will
Oh my
never allow
god.
you, I beg.
Oh my god. Oh my, this thing looks so nice and we're not even done yet. Guys, do you know we are making afan soup?
It's
Do you
true.
guys know we are making afan
I'm not talking about when we are
soup? We're
cooking.
making afan soup.
If you have like, it's always good to have a dream. If you have a dream of somewhere that you're
So
going
what's
to,
your dream? Why are you laughing? What's
even
your
with
dream?
that, I want to make money, but aside the money part, I want to be a proper professional chef. And then I also want to, get to a point in my career that I would be able to touch lives. Because coming from where I come from, I fell in love with cooking, and as much as it's sweet, I like it. Growing up, aside from people that you see that they are cooking for occasions, I don't really have a model to see that, oh, it's possible for someone from where I come from to actually do this thing and succeed from it.
Yeah.
It's part of the things that drives me, that I know that there are people that will stand strong just because I decided to stand. A lot of people are going to look up to me and be like, okay, just because she could do it, I feel like I will do it. And I just want to prove to them that it doesn't really matter from anywhere you come from. All you need to do is to have a valid dream. I went to primary school with you. You're a medical doctor now. Look at it.
Yeah.
You really can't tell. You just have to have a
Yeah.
valid dream. Dream
That's
about it.
true.
Most of the problems that we have from where we come from is that we don't have the information or right people to look up to, or maybe we don't have the funds that we need. Because
That's
like
true.
me personally, my problem is that I don't have the funds that I need to get to where I want to go to.
You're getting there. You're getting
But
there.
at least I believe that if you have a dream, let it be that
Yeah.
there is something you want to achieve.
That's
I
true.
want to go to Reddish Culinary School. That's where I want to go.
Reddish, we are coming.
It's just I don't have the
Alright.
funds, but I'm going to go to that. Whether the devil like it or not, I must go to
How
that
much
school.
is it? Is it expensive?
Yeah, the school fees is about 3 million plus or
Are
something
you
like that.
kidding me?
Yes.
For a section?
I
Or
think
try your study there?
it's like a period of 1 year. The whole thing is a period of 1 year, depending on what you're doing. But I mean, I feel like I just don't know what it is that they say there. But I feel like if I go there,
You're going there.
if I reach
That's your
there,
dream, right? You're going there.
I get there, there will be a difference in my life.
That's
Because,
true.
I mean,
I believe
think
that.
about it. I don't even have any professional training with everything I do now. And when just little information, you just,
And you're growing.
mm-hmm,
And you keep growing.
yeah.
Better heights to you. Cheers. Reddish. Cheers. You're going to drink to it very soon.
Yes, so let me drink. You people know that I planned my life, I planned myself for her because this issue of nutrition is something very personal to me because I care about what I feed my customers.
Okay.
So it's not just about wanting to. I want to make the money as well. The way I do my food business is more like I have like a connection to the whole thing. And that is why I want to know how you feel, what you felt. Do you like the food? Did you enjoy it? It's okay if you don't like it. Tell me. It will help me adjust. You get. So that is why this conversation is also very important to me because in related to health, I want to see how I can improve my life and also improve the lives of my clients and my customers. So another question I'm going to ask you is, I'm a very sweet tooth girl. Can you recommend a healthy snack option for us? I mean, give us something we can be eating and will be healthy also.
Okay. So, guys, you know, since my mom found out about vegetables, we've been forced to eat vegetables in my house. There's no meal my mom will make that she don't put vegetable. She'll go and steam it and now put plenty of vegetable. You must eat vegetable though. That's a healthy snack I recommend it for everybody. Let all of us suffer. Okay, yeah, yeah, sorry. You don't like that? Okay. So professionally speaking, yeah. If you want to snack, why not snack on fruits? Why not snack on healthy vegetables? Why not snack on
Why does everything
carrots?
about health
Oh,
have to
then
be
let's.
serious?
It's
Can't you tell me plantain chips?
which kind one is potatoes? Vegetable fruits are interesting. You get. You can have mangoes, pawpaw, oranges, and they are even sweet. They are very sweet. So let's leave the chips. Leave the Pringles. Pringles that have 1 million salts in it. Pringles, no offense though, but yeah.
I actually like Pringles.
Let's leave Pringles and eat healthy. That's how you can be
So,
healthy.
can you discuss the link between nutrition and mental health? Is there a way that food help and improve our mental health in any way? Like what we eat, does it have effects on our mental health?
To be honest with you, babe, I'm a foodie, but you know, money. Give that person money. Do you know, ba? Okay, anyway, let me be serious now. So most time when people come to the hospital, the first thing you ask the person, have you eaten? Because that person when sometimes is actually hunger, it's not even sickness. The person will come and list 1 million symptoms. Ask that person, have you eaten? If person doesn't give that person food, after eating, that person will be normal. So in summary, what I'm trying to say is the food is very important and it affects our mental health because when you don't eat, you're hungry, you're picky, you're so grumpy, you're annoyed, you
I
get.
can't think well.
And you can't think well because your body lacks glucose to think.
So very recently, a friend of mine lost the boyfriend, and when we were having the conversation, I found out that it was cancer. It had to do with something with
Oh
cancer, and
shit.
one of the things that happened was I think he did not really find out about his problem on time so that he could take the proper precautions.
Sorry, what type of cancer? Do
I
you know?
don't know. I just know it was cancer. In fact, I don't even think he knew it was Bob. Basically, we asked detailed information and everything, and from her explanations, we felt like it should be cancer because she told us how he had something swollen on his neck and everything that she explained. So, like, that brings me to say, what's the role of nutrition to cancer prevention? Like, is there a way we can use what we eat to prevent cancer? Because I don't know the rate at which people are doing cancer warrior these days. I don't know what it's as if it's now so um like it's now a very something that is now very prompt to happen all the time.
But he so rest in peace. Cancer, so far, research wise, There's been no cure for cancer. Everybody has just been doing their best, making researches and everything. We don't even know what causes cancer. Gene
Seriously.
mutation, we don't know what causes the gene mutation. What causes cancer, we do not know. So people keep on researching on it. And there's one thing I pray for. And I pray that very soon we could find a cure to cancer and a drug that could target cancer. Some cancers can be preventable, like cervical cancer and the rest, right? Few of them, like prostate cancer, when you find it on time and you take it out. Cervical can be prevented, HPV vaccine and the rest. But other forms of cancer that you don't even know you have, you don't even, it comes from nowhere. You get? Yeah. So there are things that could predispose you to having cancer, but nutrition, if I'm to think about that, nutrition should be the least. Because sometimes, okay, let me just deviate a bit. Let's talk about the mad people. Mad people that eat everything, they eat rubbish. Do you think they used to have cancer like that? But normal person that fits well, exercises, does everything, at the end of the day, the person will just come down with cancer. So yeah, if you ask me, nutrition has a very little role to play to being a risk factor to cancer. But yeah, like I said, you have to eat well in order to be healthy. So once you eat well, get your immune system high, yeah, you deviate most of this small sickness. But cancer, I don't think is really related to food.
All right. So how can somebody manage their blood sugar level through diet?
Okay, yeah. We all know most of our daddies, our mommies have high BP, like my
Yeah, my
mom,
mom too does.
blood pressure, and it's now a very big
Hey,
thing.
and I wanted to ask, is it something that comes with age? Because I'm scared. I don't want to get to a point and I'll have high BP.
Yeah, blood pressure comes with age. Sometimes you see it more in the elderly. So that's the number one thing we used to ask them: do you have blood pressure? Do you check your BP? Yeah, so sometimes it's age related. But yeah, if you don't want to have it, I don't know if it's something that can be preventable though. But in medicine, we talk about risk factors, things that can predispose you to it. So yeah, there are things that could predispose you to having hypertension, which is high salt intake in food. You cook. So now when you're cooking, you have to mind the way you cook. Also ask your patient if they have blood pressure so that you don't put too much sugar. The fat and oil, cholesterol. Oil could predispose you to have fats, to have blood pressure because it just goes and clog up all the spaces of vessels. Yeah. And it will now prevent the flow of blood. Blood doesn't flow so easily. Then what are other things that could well, eating healthy, exercising.
Mhm.
So these are things that could help you to avert having blood pressure.
So, Dr. Chizzy, I
Hmm.
really like the way this thing sounds. Dr. Chizzy, the thing that sweets me.
Ah.
Um, my generation, speaking of Gen Z, smoking has become like a normal thing for us. I'm not saying that I smoke. I'm just saying that smoking has become a normal thing.
Confess your sins.
I say smoking is a normal thing for my
Yeah,
generation people now, and
yeah.
when you try to confront people that you see that smoke, they'll tell you there are even people that don't smoke and they end up dying. All those kinds of things. How do you really check what goes in and what comes out? What I'm trying to say is now I don't want you to tell me abstinence. I'm trying to know, is there a way for you to manage, like is there a way for someone who is addicted to smoking to also manage a healthy living with his smoke? Is there a way?
No, there's no way. Smoking has never ever been related to healthy living. It's not possible.
No, I know, like
You
is there
can't.
is there a way, like,
You can't eat your cake and have it.
but you cannot really take away from the smoke from these people's
You
generation.
can't eat okay. You should just choose one. Some people will give you an example that Davido is smoking, whiskey is smoking, they never die, but
It's
you
not even
cannot eat
them
your
that is the
cake and
problem.
have
And
it.
when I mean, I know what I'm saying. A lot
Mm.
of generation, a lot of people in my generation, almost everybody is smoking. So, like, is there a way that you can say, okay, even if you want to keep your smoke, still do this to maintain a healthy balance?
You can't eat your cake and have it. There's no way you can maintain a healthy balance. So yeah. So there's no way smoking is not related to healthy living. If you want to kill your lungs, then no problem. What I just tell people when I see them is that no problem. I don't know what your lungs did to you. I don't know why you're being so harsh to your lungs. Whatever your lungs did to you, can you just have mercy? Can you have mercy on your lungs? I don't know why people want to kill their lungs. And it's even written on the pack, smokers are liable to die young. And you people still want to die young?
Honestly, that is one thing that I don't understand, because they still, even the people that produce this smoke, they already said smokers are liable to die young. You wrote this in your label, yet to keep selling it. Maybe it's the
They
business
want to make
aspect of
money. Everybody wants to make money.
Trisha. I mean, I think about it, maybe it's the business aspect of it, but thinking about it, I don't know. And another thing I found, I like with my close observations also, I noticed that it's something that is very, very addictive.
It is.
You will not even know, and you're already addicted to it.
Has
So,
nicotine, has a lot of high things that could make you addicted to it, so it's very addictive.
mm,
And when you keep talking, can you stop this, stop it, and they don't. Okay, so you just allow them. My problem is that a lot of people are there that need organs, looking for organ donors. But you are here, you have 2 lungs, but you don't want to protect it, you want to kill it. Why? Why are you doing that? Why? So
and they will
fair.
tell you that they have a lot of pressure, you know.
Okay.
If you're thinking, how can I make it? You know, I need something to push down the whole thing and all those kind of
We
things.
can't kill ourselves. Our own is just to preach, right? We'll keep preaching. If you want to hear, you hear. If you don't want to hear, you leave it. That's it. We can't kill ourselves.
Wow.
There's no way. People will tell you, okay, drink this so when you have money, if you smoke, you look healthy and all those rubbish. There is no way smoking and health are in the same sentence. It's a lot of risk factor to a lot of sicknesses, to a lot of diseases. So
I even
please.
heard that smoke is not causing low sperm count.
Ooh, you heard that from a food nutritionist. Stop smoking, guys. Please stop smoking.
So, speaking about low sperm count, do you know that if you order food city regularly, you have the chances to prevent low sperm count, even if you smoke? I'm not a medical doctor,
Because I cannot defend that.
so you can take my advice. I'm not a medical practitioner in any way, but I'm serious. If you take my advice, it's very valid. All you need to do is order a very delicious meal from my kitchen, and
Okay.
it will be delivered to your doorstep.
Okay.
And I am super excited for all the conversations that I've had today. It's been impacting, honestly.
Mhm.
And thank you so much for coming to my kitchen and coming to my home. Have this
Wow.
wonderful conversation with me. And I wish to invite you soon.
Please do invite me.
So thank you very much for
Thank you
coming.
for having me. Food City Reddish School. We are coming.
So you can follow her up on her handle.
Vamel 19.
Yes, and remember to order food city. That's my problem. Order food city if you want to be my friend.
Other Food City.
Yes.
Food City for life. Let's do cheers with Food City. Food City, cheers.
Yes.